Good afternoon. I'm Chris Stallings, the Director of Georgia Emergency Management, Homeland Security. Thank you, Governor Kemp. I want to highlight a couple of the state's responses and how it operates. Fortunately for our state, under the leadership of Governor Kemp, a state of emergency was declared early. And by doing that early, that allowed us to do a lot of things that prepped us for at least being able to respond as quickly as we have, including calling up the National Guard. As you know, that's your citizen soldiers, and it takes a little while to rally those. So we rallied those teams early. We started pre-positioning them along with other state assets all over the state. But knowing the impact of the state, we had to spread those equitably. So we do have great teams here, but as the governor mentioned, we're in 32 counties across the state. Our priorities right now are roadway clearance to emergency locations. We have to get our hospitals available. We have to get our emergency rooms available. We have to get those areas functioning first. And a lot of times it's not just so that we can get resources to them or get individuals to them, but to ensure they've got adequate power, water, so that they can serve those that are responding. General Wilson informed us just earlier that yesterday one of his members on a cut team stepped on a live power line, which rendered the soldier unconscious and had to be transported. As our folks are out there working, we have to have these resources available. It's so extremely important to know that, yes, we had 17 fatalities, and that is terrible, but that number will most likely climb as a result of cleanup. We lose more individuals through the cleanup process due to dangerous situations. So I'm asking you as a local, please stay off the roads. If you don't have necessary travel, we're asking you keep those roads clear. As you've heard earlier, there's only one lane of travel. So if there's only one lane of travel, that's what our first responders, our heroes that are out there working, have to use so that we can move those resources around. And I understand that you want to see the damage. Maybe you've got a property somewhere you want to investigate. I think that's extremely important. But if we're blocking that one lane so that we can't get fire and EMS to our workers that are out there supporting you or get power teams through there, that's extremely important that you give us that lane. Our priority is to get that one lane. Once we get a one lane everywhere, then we'll go back and begin that white line to white line clearance. It's so important, though, that we get that availability to get those commodities, those things that you're going to need to sustain and recover. We got to get those to you. Once the state establishes that through all our state priorities, then you'll begin to see us start getting into those surface streets. You'll see us start reaching out into those county roads. But our priority, as mentioned, is we've got to get our state routes open so that we can continue to truck in the resources that you need at the local level to ensure recovery. And with that, I'll turn it over to Congressman for some remarks, but at the end, I'm certainly available for any questions. Sir?
Thank you.